welcome back everyone to Potterthon 12. And now, a run we've been trying to get to happen for literal years. We've finally got it here now. Sammypebbles, HP2 PC, all the cards, the legend himself. Sir, take it away.
Alright lads, I was going to be fancy and get you to count us down from 11, that's a bit too high, so I'll count us down from 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Vamonos muchachos, good luck, have fun. Welcome in everyone, man and machine and everything in between. Today we are running AWC, all wizard cards actually. Now right about here I'm going to demonstrate what really is the first string to our grade, a nice tick called, hold a moment. Application frame host thought it was welcome to the party and it most certainly is not. Whatever, we'll just get through here. We're going to mainly use a trick called brightness boost for this whole category. I'll demonstrate a bit later here, just around this corner, make sure to grab a safe book. What's the gimmick? What's the purpose? What's so cool about this run? Well, we're going to collect all the wizard cards in this game today, all 101 of them. Now, if you're here expecting skill, well, you maybe not stick around. If you're here expecting technical knowledge about the game, maybe not stick around. We have plenty of better players. One thing you will see, however, is a bit of knowledge. We're going to be collecting all 101 wizard cards, starting with this one. This is where I'll rattle it off and say which card this is, but just for now, why don't you all sing along, hey? It's number 7, Hespistaki, which you study the use of phases of the moon in potion making. The best card, and for all you newcomers to this game, I know the number's not high, but it ain't 0. You may notice Hespistaki, actually, has a bronze frame around her, and that's because there are 3 tiers of wizard cards in this game. There's going to be 50 bronze cards to collect, see there's one over there, 40 silver cards to collect, and 11 gold cards to collect. What's the difference between them all? I'll tell you. Every time Harry collects 10 bronze cards, he gets an extra lightning bolt of stamina in the top left. By the end of the game we'll have 6 and health will most certainly be irrelevant in this category. Every time he collects 10 of the 40 silver wizard cards he gets 1 of 4 silver keys, which he'll then use to open... Did you guys see Ron there? Because I did. He'll use that to then open the gold wizard card challenge, which we will then use to collect the final gold cards. It's like a nice little treat for exploring the game. We'll just cast Flipendo on that guy. We'll have to come back to him later. He's actually part of a new route that I'm still a little bit unused to. But in the grand tradition of HB games, we start by going to our defense against the dark arts class, actually. We're going to learn our basic attack spell of the game. Ooh, that's high. That's alright. Everything's fine. We're going to learn Rictus Sempra. We're going to skip this cutscene where Harry sees hears some ominous voices coming through the walls, an augury of signs to come throughout the story. This, however, is spell learning. Our game, a bit of an improvement from the previous game, where instead where you have to draw the symbol on the using the mouse, which was unique but a little gimmicky. Here we actually have to just play some DDR minigame. But thankfully in this category, we just leave it alone and leave it be, because every time we win one of these rounds, we get house points for Gryffindor in the House Cup, and depending on how much we have, we'll spend more time in an optional area, which we don't want to waste time in this category. It's called the Bean Bonus Room, so yeah, we'll just let it be, let Lockhart fail to teach us, and we'll learn all about this. Because the structure of this game is, you go through you learn spells, do a spell challenges, and then you have the adventures in between. Of course, we're going to be grabbing wizard cards at every opportunity that we can, and well, yeah, Rictus Sempra is unique because it has the most cards of any mandatory part of the game. It has a total of 9. They seem to be a little bit mundane. They all seem to be part of some wizarding band or whatever that may be. However, we're going to do our best here today. I wonder how many times it has to go around in a circle. I'm just not too sure. But we'll just wait a while and then we can head into Richter. We'll be introduced to a bunch of familiar faces if you played the first game. A bunch of familiar enemies that will recur through the entirety of the game. See, like I just said once again, does he actually mean once again? Hold your breath and make a wish and count to 3.
All right, Harry, I believe you have done enough.
Doesn't matter though, because we've learnt the spell anyway. Welcome to Richter Semper, everybody. That is a fire crab. He's sort of in the way. We just hit him twice with Flipendo. Pause casting enhances this game tremendously, casually or in a speed run. Cast Flipendo, Richter Semper on him, cast twice, and get ready everybody. Hold on to your butts. Here we go, it's number 63, Herman Winteringham, loot player for the popular wizarding band, the Weird Sisters, the best card. He's the first of 9. Let's see if we can get through this now. There's the big room with the giant orange snails. Oh, they're sort of in a good location, but we've got to deal with these fire crabs too. There you go. You know, I'll be generous and get you both here. Both while I can. Can we get the Ricto? Yes, we got the Ricto on this guy. If we push him in, we can actually, you know, let's put our mind at ease and get that guy first. Ricto scamp, he gets to hit him twice just for fun. So nice, we kill him twice. And then this guy. What happens when we push the 4 fire crabs and he lowers his chest, and all we hear is Radio Gaga. It's number 23, Glenda Chittock, hostess for the radio show programming Witching Hour, which is hosted on the WWN, the Wizard Wireless Network, the best card. Down here we pass some giant orange snails, and here was a familiar enemy too. It's the Gnome, again returning from the first game, but in a far less dangerous format. We don't have to deal with any of them. Who we do have to deal with, however, is our next card. It's number 76. Myron Wagtail, lead singer for the popular wizarding band The Weird Sisters, the best card. Here we go, it's our first of many, and I do mean many, fire crab ambushes. But they're not so bad when you know how to deal with them, and you have pause casting on your side. No soft lock, no worries. We push your head to the portrait room, I like to call it. The portrait room because you have to adjust the portrait. I think you hit the... Oh wait, no. Sorry, that's a little later. Now's a bit of an obscure, not obscure, but obtuse little ledge grab to get. Doesn't matter, I got it though. I push that button, I push this button, I open this chest to grab number 56, Gideon Crumb, backed by player for the popular wizarding band, the Weird Sisters, and his mates, number 93, he's Pat Barbary, lead rhythm guitarist, whoopsie, for the popular wizarding band, the Weird Sisters, the best card. We'll just pass now. Now we get to the portrait room. Get ready to cast actually. We cast for Pando here, for Pando there, once in the middle, once in the middle, sorry. Come on, get yourself right. Once more on the bottom, once more at the top, and we proceed through. We're going to go backwards right, onto this lift so we don't get the ledge grab just by accident. That's a bit of a non-strat. I know it's improved since then, but I'll stick to what I know, and what I know is how to do this. I also know how to get ready to cast now, smack us forward, skip the cutscene. Woo! Oh! How atrocious. Don't worry, we have plenty of time in the day. Well, not really. I'm going to be using save states here, there and everywhere. We're not too far behind. We're not going to skip the Lumos either. We're going to slip over here. Once more, just let go as you pass the corner. Smack, skip, save. Oh wow. I think that's it. And there we go. We don't always grab that ledge grab, which is a pity, but we do always grab who he comes to make your day. It's number 94, Merton Graves. Cello player, yeah, I know, for the popular wizarding band, Weird Sisters, the best card. It's another fire crab ambush. Certainly won't be the last. Cast twice, very nice. It was a good cycle on that guy too, actually. Both of them done and dealt with. Cast Alahomora on this chest back here. For Panda on that, go forward to grab number 78, also known Thurston, a drummer for the popular wizarding band, the Weird Sisters, and who might this guy be? It's number 68, Curly Duke, lead guitarist, not Heathcote Barbary, this guy, for the popular wizarding band, the Weird Sisters, the best guy, bit of an awkward cycle on this fella. Push him in. We had to push a minimum of 2 guys in there because the final card is a secret down below. Oh, he got in on 1 for Panda. Very nice. Got around, opened the Alahomora sort of place to go. Up here we have... What do we have? We have another secret that spins. Cast them early. Get ready to cast a second time. There's a gnome in there. Oh. There's a gnome in there that we don't have to bother with. We do have to bother with number 34, Donegan Tremlin, bass guitarist for the popular wizarding band, the Weird Sisters, the best card, and the last card of Richter Semper, everybody. Like I said before, we're going to be using save states, because like hell am I going to want to keep our... Oh, I know I was saying something, but damn, I got it. We get it? Yes, we do! We're out of Richter, and that was a bit of an unnecessary save state, but can't be too Oh, you know how it goes. We're going to follow Patricia to the house point ceremony where we'll have the house point. Well, we'll decide whether or not we get into the bean bonus room. I think we have decent RNG there, because our lead over Slytherin determines how much time we spend in the bean bonus room. Beans as far as the eye can see, but we don't need them. We're going to collect all the cards anyhow. And say goodbye, we won't see this baby again. We're actually going to start with Quidditch now. Now, normally in my previous runs, I used to grab the card just beside the Quidditch pitch. I got to remind myself we grab that baby a lot later. Right now, we're just going to beat Oliver Wood to the Quidditch pitch and play the Quidditch minigame. One of two, which involves two minigames in this game. There's the Quidditch and the dueling minigame. I like them both. I'll be honest, I'm going to come out of the closet and say I like the HP2 Quidditch, and I'm proud of it. Alright? Because you have this sort of, listen, HP1 Quidditch is nice and fun, you can go anywhere, but you have to work hard to lose. You gotta sabotage yourself, or just hold down, tape the down button and wait. As for this one, sure, not right now, we just have the snitch grabbing tutorial. As for this one, sure, it's easy as 1, 2, 3. But it's still a challenge. You can lose. But in order to get this Quidditch snitch catching thing tutorial over with quickly, we're going to let the opposing seeker live for a little bit. See, we can't grab the snitch while she's on screen, and when we do knock her, when she runs out of energy, she's unconscious for a few seconds. Oh, whoops. She's unconscious for a few seconds and then drifts off. When she drifts off screen totally, like unconscious now and drifts off screen totally, she will not regenerate in time for us to be able to catch the snitch like that and spend as little time as possible in the sequence of the game. That's all good. Skip some cutscene, because now after this sequence the story is really going to start as we follow Hermione to our potions lesson, learn how to make a potion, all fun and good. But see, Harry's going to hear that same ominous voice he heard just before Defense Against the Dark Arts class. He'll follow the voice along with Ron and Hermione to the second floor landing where he'll find a petrified Mrs. Norris with words written in red paint on the wall saying, "The Chamber of Secrets has been opened. Enemies of the air, beware." And now there's something or someone going around Hogwarts, petrifying people. That is the mystery of the year. Gotta wait for it. Observe. There we go. We made our potion. After this, we're going to go to our charms class. We're going to learn how to do our second spell of the game. But Professor Flitwick is going to give us some lore. How the Chamber of Secrets. Whoops. Hold on. Grab it since we're here. The Chamber of Secrets, what was I saying? No, I'm talking about number 13, Andros the Invincible, famous for being able to produce a Patronus the size of a giant, the best card, and the first of 4 ancient Greek cards. But I was talking about the Hogwarts lore that Flit was going to tell us how Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders, wanted to only allow pure-blooded magical students into the school, and when the others refused, Slytherin left the school, but not before building a giant chamber with a monster inside it, so that one day his rightful heir would return to Hogwarts, unleash the monster and purge all the non-purebloods from the school. However, Professor Flitwick says a line that he doesn't believe it's true, but he says something that's funny because he goes, that's all nonsense, back to magical reality, which I find kind of funny because, if he had said reality, it would have been quite silly because, this is the Harry Potter world. But, of course, the writers had to change it to magical reality. That's just something, if I were writing that, if I was writer, I would have done that too. I see the absurdity of it all. Some meta win. This is Scourge, our second spell, but this is actually, we just relax for a bit. This is a perfect opportunity to talk about how Potterthon 12 actually has 2 charities we can donate to this year. Returning from all previous events, we have the Trevor Project, a crisis hotline and support group for LGBTQ young people. It helps with prevention of crisis, with help getting places to be, and also with greater causes like education and training to help these same people in a crisis. It's a good cause. And a newcomer, actually, the Doctors Without Borders are known by their French abbreviation of MSF, which are doctors who come from all over the world to give aid to bad places. Like you hear about the war zones or the disaster zones, places that make you feel grateful for the peace and tranquility you have where you live. Now they go straight there. That is their first stop to provide help to those who definitely need it. Now, I only mention them second, not by status, because they're very much equal. Whichever you donate your money to, you'll be satisfied and comfortable with your donation. They're both wonderful causes. Get the cash, get your Get your donations in today as soon as you can, my friends. Let's see how many more guys we have on Scourge. This is very much shaped like a fidget spinner. Everybody likes to point that out. And maybe one day that reference people will have to Google it, but certainly not today anyhow. Suppose that this is the last one, because we're going to go into the Scourge challenge. From here on in, the challenges seem to have a bit of a gimmick. Scourge's gimmick is that things go down. You know, we're descending from a higher place to a lower place, and Scourge has a bit more atmosphere. You see, it's sort of like dark and all the sort of darkly lit with candlelight. It's sort of dank, which is appropriate because it has this green slime, this ectoplasm going everywhere, which is mainly what Scourge is good for. So what else it's good for 6 cards. So everybody, how about you count with me, yeah? 7, 14, 21, 28, and it's number 32, Bridget Wenlock, famous magical arithmeter who discovered the magical properties of the number 7, the best card. Now I know what you might be thinking, Captain Cleverboy, like, hey, wait a minute, 32 ain't a multiple of 7. I agree with you wholeheartedly. I would love if you would say that louder and prouder, please.
Ectoplasm takes away
A bit of ectoplasm in the way here. There's also a large amount of, just want to grab that guy for the sake of it. There's a large amount of fire crabs here. I bet they realised how empty this corridor was and there weren't enough enemies. Because there's only one so far. It's returning from the first game also. It's Peeves the Poltergeist. Don't want to kill him too quick, because he might actually soft-lock the way forward. Thankfully, we're a bit smarter than that today. And we're going to grab our save book just to be in case. We're going to ready our spell to cast for Pendo here, skip the cutscene, ready it a second time, cast Lumos, it's going to make it. It did not make it, whoops. Don't know what that second one was, but it definitely made it the third time, and we descend some steps, ready another spell cast again, because we're going to cast it backwards, hopefully some distance, there we go, followed by a bit of an unskippable cutscene as we cast Scourge here. I think it's something about big things can't move at the same time, whatever it may be. Anyway, we just get ready for another spell cast, because it ain't easy being cheesy, especially when you're number 53, Greta Catchclub, author of Charm Your Own Cheese, the best card. You know, that's actually a book that's referenced in the books and Molly Weasley has a copy of it. Some of the cards are actually mentioned by people in the books. The one coming up, though, is not actually. This guy, before we head down this corridor, we're going to have to take a stop to the left. We grab, open the chest to grab number 66, Flavius Belby, only known survivor of a Letterfold attack. The best card, there we go, it's a nice safe save book to open. Here we open Scourge. Not a bad cycle on that. Not a bad cycle on this giant orange snail whatsoever. Let's line it up properly. I just set him up to knock him down. Especially when the paranoia will destroy her. This number 14, Fulbert the Fearful. Famous for being so cowardly that he never ventured outside of his home, and he died when a defensive charm backfired and the roof collapsed. The best card. And how many do we have left? We've got 2 left, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that ought to be right. 2 very nice cards. We also found our 10th bronze wizard card. Now, I mentioned we get like rewards for every 10 bronze and silver. We also have this sort of Harry victory prize that we try to use to our advantage, because he sort of stays still for just a bit too long for comfort. So we try to use it to use a trick to gain momentum as we gain number 59, Gregory the Smarmy, inventor of Gregory's Unctuous Unction, a potion that makes you believe whoever gave it to you is your best friend. The best card. Alright, over here, just to be a little bit careful, don't want to be too confident as we go through here. We're good. That pixie, which I passed over earlier, is as good as dead. I wonder. Oh. No, that did not work at all, my friend. That did, though. I'm so happy it did. Second time's a charm, they say. 1, we hit it once. 2, we hit it twice. And 3, we hit it 3 times. It goes down. We skip the little victory prize. We just grabbed number 84, Roland Kegg, the president of the English Gobstone team's the best card, and our 10th bronze wizard card, everybody. There we go. We have 2 bars of stamina, a little bit of extra health to go around for everybody. Health for everybody, but the hardest part of the run isn't here yet. Actually, coming up is, I'll have to admit, not my favourite, because once we have this whole house point ceremony following Patrick over here, the real plot starts, because the trio think that Draco Malfoy may know who is the heir of Slytherin, so they plan to disguise themselves using a Polyjuice potion to interrogate him and have him confess to what's going on. However, to do that, they need ingredients, starting off with Bicorn Horn. Bicon Horn was hidden in Snape's storeroom. This is going to be the Bicon section of the run, and it is I'll have to say, my least favourite of the game. It's very much, how do you say, stop and start? Like, you'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean when we get to it. But there are 6 cards to collect here. It seems to be, and you find this with all these adventures directly after spell challenges, they feel like extensions of the previous one. You get me? They feel like extensions of the previous ones. Let's see if we can get that. Oh no. One more. 5 more. Well, that worked out a little better than I thought it would. Not perfectly. Let's try that again, everybody. I'll use another save state. You're here for the card knowledge, not for the shredded gut, not for the sick gameplay. Here we go. See what I mean by stop and start? Well, this isn't what I mean by stop and start. Ooh. Now that is more like it. That is more like it. And so was that. There we go. Get that pixie out of my way. And down we go. Okay, this is sort of what I mean. First, we can't... Speedrunners haven't found a strat to overcome this bridge section. You got to cast Scourge there. You got to open that. You got to start by opening that secret. Opening this chest to grab number 6, Glenmore Peaks, famous Slayer of the Sea Serpent of Tron, and number 42, Crispin Tron. Was sent to Azkaban for illegally keeping sphinxes in his backyard despite repeating warnings not to do so. The best card. Alright, you lamos, see if you can figure this one out. They do not. They're fools, but I'm a fool to like this section because first you have to deal with them, then you have to deal with these boys. No, not over there, please. Let's see now. There we go. Yeah, much better. No, you behave yourself. You stay right there. I'll deal with you in a moment, Buster. And that's more likely to get... Oh, I got caught. This game is pretty much a third-person shooter, you see. The barrel of the gun is Harry's upper right arm, you know, from his wand. Just like that. But you may notice we just dealt with 2 giant orange snails and 2 fire crabs in quick succession. What do we have to do down here? Well, first we open this chest through there. Now we have to deal with these giant orange snails a second time. This is what I sort of mean by the stop and start sequence. I think that's says a lot about the quality of this game if that's like the lowest part, you know? Get in there, please. There we go. Drop over here as the front forward open. We grab number 2, Cornelius Agrippa. I also mentioned in the books, famous magical author who was imprisoned by non-magical folk for his writing. The best card. We drop the bridge after opening the second, and we can grab number 55, Maria Nutcombe, founder for the Society of the Reformation of Hags. The best card. We grab the silver card. We grab the save game book. We jump down one of my favourite strats. We almost clear the whole stairs. I love how you have mid-air controls in this game. It is really nice. Let's adjust, you know? And we got it, okay. Breathe easy, breathe in, breathe out. If you stand up, no, I don't know the lyrics, that's fine. We open the chest, we cast a pento on this one odd button, we skip the cutscene, we grab number 46, Miranda Goshawk, famous spellbook writer, cast F that fire crab, that's what we do, we cast Scourge. We are not going to do that trick I wanted. No, I'm not going to do well either. Thank God we got the save book, hey? We're going to do the famous, somewhat glitchless trick. Let it be, let it be, let it be. Because this one here, this trick here, that has been the bane of my existence. You know, just a nice, easy one. Yeah, not doing that, not wasting our time, and I'm definitely not wasting your time as I grab number 4, Grogan Stunt, famous Minister of Magic who was appointed in 1811. The best card. Almost, we are done with Bicon, everybody, almost anyhow. Now all we have to do is find the Bicon. It's a bit like the Disney Beauty and the Beast. Oh, now all I have to do is propose to the girl. All we have to do is do exactly what we're going to do. Lads, you're in the way, and I'm not sorry. Put that on a list of things I'm not messing with. Things I am messing with is this sort of jump. Oh no, an ambush. Anyway. Oh, we got the wrong one. We had the spirit, love the enthusiasm, hate the aim. brightness boost out of here to grab our Bicon, everybody. That's it. Out we go into Snape's storeroom. Now we have to grab 2 wonderful cards. It's number 9, Gunhilda of Gorsmore. One-eyed humpback witch who discovered the cure for dragonpox. There's a statue of her on the 3rd floor of Hogwarts Castle. The best card. Now over here we'll have our 10th silver wizard card. As I said, we'll have our little victory pose and try to use what we can. Oh, was that right? Yeah, that was right. Anyway, what's her name again? The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. Such is the story with number 60, Laverne de Montmorency, famous inventor of many love potions. You know, since we got a bit of time, we're doing so well for all those save states. This is one of my favourite card artworks in the whole game. Like, that tells a story where the fumes of the love potion makes her far more appealing than what she really is besides it. When the card art tells a story, that's how you know it's great. Not all card art is created equally, but I would never ever say that some is like bad. I wish I could draw as good as some of these things. Some of that. And I think the artist responsible for Laverne de Montmorency and for number 41, as well as number 3, they were pretty good. They were on their A game here. I'll point them out so you can love them too. And I'll point out that we're actually going to go to the dueling mini game. We're going to fight Draco Malfoy here. Try Let's see now. There we go, nice and easy. Bit of a cutscene where Harry discovers he's a parcel tongue. You can speak to snakes, and being able to speak to snakes is what Salazar Slytherin was famous for. That's enough out of him though. We're going to go to Diffindo, our 3rd spell of the whole game, and people may actually remember that the avid readers of the books may recognise Diffindo as a spell Harry used to sabotage Cedric Diggory's bag so that he would hold him back from his friends and be able to warn him about the dragons of the first task. Later on there'll be a student, a random one from one house, coming down from that platform. Take your bets on which house is going to be from. But don't take your bets, because I know for certain that this is number 43, Cyprian the Apple, famous for being the only Quidditch referee to be murdered during a Quidditch match. The originator of the killing curse was never found, but believed to be a member of the crowd. The best card. Now, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm getting the heebie-jeebies and I've got chills there multiplying because I'm actually going to play... Well, Diffindo is the make or break section of this game. So we're going to relax. We're going to take deep breaths in and out and calm down.
It's about to move.
But this is another sequence where I just let the game play itself. Now, you may be wondering, or maybe not, how someone memorises 101 cards. It's actually remarkably simple, because you have, if you can categorise anything, you can memorise it. Any intelligence you may have or lack is not necessary to memorise something. And especially with this, you have these 4 pieces of information with the cards in this game. You have a number, which is the most logical 1 + 1 = 2 part of the info. You have a artwork. All of them have unique artwork. You have a unique story, which weirds it up even more. And I think most distinguishable, like any part of any good memory book will tell you about this, they have a location. So you have 4 pieces of information to associate with one another, to be able to link them all to each other. And after that, it's just a matter of revision. It took me about, I remember trying to learn them when I was like 10, but I gave up. Then eventually I thought, you know what, why not perfect this? And it took me less than a month, and by then I was at the point that I am with you right now. It's not as hard as you think, and everyone will be impressed. Well, it's quite fun. Mastery is nice, and getting through Diffindo would be nice too. This, thanks to brightness boosting, Diffindo is pretty much, almost I'd say, a non-linear level. Almost. We have a large amount of cards to grab here. We have a total of 8, including some of my least and most favourite. Starting with number 70, Leopoldina Smoothly, first witch to referee a Quidditch match. The best card. Speaking of... Oh, that's high. But we're here. We're alive. We're good. We're Gucci. Now, this, like I said, look at us skipping all this section here. They actually modelled the rooftops. I'm so glad they did, but I'm not so glad that they prepared this secret for this card. Now look how cool this is. Corridor after corridor after corridor. A challenge star which is useless. A couple of beans which we also don't need. And a card I really wish I didn't have to collect. Yeah, right, let's get it out. Rip the band-aid off. It's number 85, Blenheimstock. You whoop-de-doo-dah, whoop-de-dee-day. Why, I don't really like this guy at all. Anyway, moving back on. We have, let's see, a total of 6. Canon, 1, 2, 7, 6 to cards to collect from here. We're going to brightness boost back up here. Ignore the Cumgrudgians there. They're just called Bowtruckle. We don't have to deal. We don't have to deal with many of them, but there's some in the way, so we just cast Defindo at them. You know, Defindo is the incendiary replacement spell for this game. It's kind of like Scourge in that it gets rid of some things in your way. It's a nice little gimmick of this game where the world opens up more the more spells you learn. So there's a natural progression to both like how much Harry learns and exploration. So, alright, here we go. Ouch. Cast Defindo here, hopefully. Get the pixie, get the pixie, get the pixie. We don't have to, I just want to kill the pixies. And we want to grab number 12, Merwin the Malicious, famous inventor of many jinxes, unpleasant jinxes and hexes. Thank God for save states, eh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, lovely. And health, everybody, it's completely irrelevant. There we go. Oh, what a relief. That's the hardest part of the game over. Now, after Defindo, we'll be grabbing our 20th bronze card. Our 20th bronze card, there's a brightness boost to get up there. I've never been too good at it, and I don't want to waste your precious time. You guys are here for cards and entertainment, not for a man to stumble and trick over a game. He hasn't perfectly memorized, to be honest. He's perfectly memorized the cards, and he knows to open this chest as he doubles up. Got it ready to cast the Flipendo. Push this block properly. There we go, got the cutscene. Double back down as we grab number 18, Auric the Oddball, an eccentric wizard who was famous, among other things, for wearing a jellyfish as a hat. The best card. Going around, we actually grab push this in properly. Hey, it worked. And we can grab number 8, Derman Shimpling, famous for eating an entire venomous tentacular on a bet. Stupider things have been done. And surviving, although he is still purple. The best card. Anyway, who is this? Get rid of him. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Alright, I think we can do this one. Because, I'm excited who's coming up. Well, I would be more excited if I got the actual thing, but, you know, I am excited who's coming up. Everybody get ready, lads, because I know I am. When I say ready, I'm not ready for the run, of course. I would have done much better. But now is a card that, really needs no introduction. My personal favourite, dear friend of mine, risking her life and limb for bravely to advance this field of herbology. Hold me close and hold me fast. The magic spell you cast. It's your friend of mine, number 49, Elidora Ketteridge. Give us a moment. All of a sudden I have all the time in the world. Only jokes, lads. I'll be the honest reason why I like this card so much is because my sister, who will actually make an appearance in this game much later, used to own the first game. So when I got to play by myself, it was like a special occasion. And between the two of us, I actually was the first to discover her secret in the first game, and that stood out to me. Hey, on top of grabbing number 21, Lord Stoddard with his famous Brother of Flying Horse for the best card, I found that card before anyone else did, so it really stood out to me. So yeah, of course I have a bit of a fondness for that card, yeah. She's a very Esmeralda looking type. The artwork's not bad too, but I don't think I've found the actual artist. I've been trying to, there's only 4 card artists that are in the credits, and I can't find I don't think I can find a portfolio. The one that was famously interviewed by, if anybody can drop the name of the channel, I'd appreciate it. The one guy interviewed the artist, and who actually now puts his the card art he did on his portfolio on his website. If someone can point that interview, please do. But yeah, I can't find all the card artists. Some of them just I wouldn't say they're ashamed. They just don't have the art as available in high quality like the one guy who was interviewed does. Speaking of cards in high quality, we have one last silver card to grab here. It's number 87, Thaddeus Thurkel, otherwise known as George Washington. He's famous for producing 7 swift sons and then turning them all into hedgehogs in disgust. The best card. Father of the Year, if I do say so. No, I don't say so myself. What I do say is that we've just finished Flipendo. Defindo. Wahai. Forgive me for messing that up, but you know how it is. Anyway, there's a couple of we're not actually going to the house point ceremony. First, we're going to check what student comes down there. Who is it? It's a Hufflepuff. Go back upstairs, mate.
They should lock Harry up and see if the attacks.
Oh well, now definitely go back upstairs. A bunch of nasty words I'm not allowed to say out loud. Boy, would I have some colourful language. More colourful than just plain old yellow, which that loser has to wear all the time. Not cool like red, and not cool like our card here. It's number 5, Gulliver Pokebite. Famous magical bird expert who discovered the meaning of the Aubrey song. The best card. We used that. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is a Harry Extender Super Slot. That is what we are meant to abuse our momentum forward to be able to, gain some ground. Because that cutscene, a little victory pose, goes on just a little longer than it has to. It's so hard to describe, but you know what it is when you're playing this game. I could be saving time right now, but now you can grab number 33, Diamond Majoribacks, a famous herbologist who discovered gillyweed, the best card. Now, as I said before, the same way Bicon feels like an extension of Scourge, this Boomslang sequence, where we grab some shredded Boomslang Sling for the Apologies potion that we're making, feels very much like an extension of Defender. Very much similar in time and sort of architecture. However, it's also the shortest sequence in the whole game. Like, there's only 2 major rooms, and sure, they sort of loop back on each other to give a little more, vitality of a limited space. Vitality, probably not the wrong word. Utility, that's the itty word I was using. Defender here, Luminous there, Defender there, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. We'll catch a ride. Won't you take that ride on heavy metal? We have number 90, Saccharissa Tugwood, inventor of many beautifying potions, and was first to discover the pimple curing properties of Booba Tuba Pus, the best card. She is one of the only silver, not one of, but the only silver in this sequence. Let's see now. Oh, a little up there. A little up there, not gonna lie. Ah well, health is nicely irrelevant, but that doesn't mean we won't play a little careful here and there. Because now all we have to do is grab the next bronze card and the shredded Boomslang skin. Then we'll go to the house point ceremony. Hey look, here be dragons. I like that. I like that little ornament. Not that it's getting in my way, but I like that it's there. And I definitely like number 28, Silly Tyke. Awarded Order of Merlin First Class for her participation in the Ilfracombe incidents of 1932, when a dragon swooped down on the beach of non-magical sunbathers. The best card. We'll open this one for later. After this, we're going to go to Dumbledore's office. What's in Dumbledore's office? Well, you tell me. Well, don't tell me. I actually don't know anything. Dumbledore's office actually has two cards for us to collect. That being, well, I'll tell you when we get there. This is also one of the sequences that has, I want to say, the funnier voice acting. Because, the guy's a kid and everything, but I just like his delivery of the line when he discovers nearly headless Nick having been attacked and petrified. It's, it's a little bit, well... It doesn't seem all too concerned, if you get what I mean. Here we go. Just give a listen.
Oh no!
Not another attack. Professor, it wasn't me.
Mr. Potter?
Oh no, babe, you look really good today. Don't jump on me. You have so much to live for. No, that was quite dark. It feels a little sarcastic. I do get accusations like this too. Like, I have sometimes emphasize sarcasm when I'm being the most sincere thing possible. I get just dirty looks from my mate, like, brother, I'm hurting here. So yeah, I do. It's a problem. It just sounds so sarcastic to me. And here's a bunch of unskippable cutscenes as we go into Dumbledore's office. There are, as I said, 2 cards to collect. Now I remember revising this sequence a lot because I was granted the highest privilege of being able to voice Dumbledore on the HP2 Read That project, which everybody should give a go, have it down, have some fun at the funny translated voices. Starting over to the left to activate one cutscene, press Forks bursts into flames. Cast open that chest for later, open this elevator, turn to face this, grab the ledge, get on the lift. We're going to grab the silver card first, which is just over here. Ranrock would be a great fan of this bloke. It's number 78, Oswald Beamish, famous campaigner for Goblin Rights, the best card. Skip the cutscene. Take a bit of damage we can't afford to take, but we can afford to grab number 10, Burdock Muldoon, Chief of the Wizarding Council, the best card. And here, this is this cutscene I was focusing on. I know Forks is a Phineas, Harry. Thinks he's burst into flame when it's time for them to die and are reborn from their ashes. Yeah, I tried. I did a bit of like a gravel, but I can't sound as old as Professor Dumbledore does here. You know, I did have to make a bit of a kerfuffle there. It is a bit of a shame that
Professor, I just want you to know
this cutscene isn't skippable.
wasn't
Is it
me.
really
I'm
that
not the attacker.
important?
I know you're not,
you
but
want
I
Harry,
still
but I
want
still
to
want to
talk to you.
I
I
like
must
this
ask you,
because-
Harry,
yeah, of course I
whether
do.
there is anything you'd like to
Any
tell
clue
me.
at all, Harry? Even weird stuff like hearing voices in the walls. Nothing at all, Harry. No helping hints. Anything.
At all?
No, there isn't anything, Professor.
Thanks,
Very
Harry.
well.
If you're sure.
You're sure.
Good night,
Good
Harry.
night, Harry.
Good night,
Night, Professor.
There you are. Hermione's waiting for us in the bathroom.
There you are.
Hermione's
You need to go
waiting
to
for us in
Moaning
the
Man's
bathroom.
bathroom.
Cool. We're
Hermione's
going to make a
waiting for you.
detour though first, Ron. Just don't worry about us just yet. We're going to take a left and grab another
Here's
bronze
the
card.
defense
This is
against the
something
dark
that
arts
some
classroom.
people new to the run might actually miss, and I do not blame them at all. I don't blame them for missing number 50, Musadora Barkworth, composer of the unfinished Wizarding Suite, which involves an exploding tuba and has since been banned since its last performance in, when was it, 1902, not 1904, was blew off the roof of the Ackley Town Hall. The best card. Only card we're going to grab right now, actually, because we're going to hop over here. Ooh, love it. Ooh. Nearly beat Ron there. We actually stomped on his neck. We accidentally stomped on the poor guy's neck, but here we're following him to Mining Myrtle's bathroom, which we skipped through the cutscenes, but Hermione is in fact cooking the Apologies potion in this bathroom for its privacy here. Skip the cutscene because we're going to go down to the dungeons and collect a little piece of Goyle, piece of his hair, alright? We don't need nothing in the cup or anything. Skip this cutscene. He's gone to the right, the second last place in the dungeons where we have him. We opened the secret for us now. See, Scourge helps you like a. Excuse me, what? There we go. Off we go. Up we come. Up we come to grab number 54, Gaspard Shingleton, famous inventor of the self-stirring cauldron, the best card, and the. I'm sure we're on track for cards. We're going to be finding our 20 of silver wizard card. Let's see. Yep, we're on track. 20 of silver wizard card here. And I am probably going to use a save state just after this. Take him out. See, they're just a bit of an annoyance actually. Open that. Ooh, almost. Definitely. Alright, I like this trick, don't get me wrong. We got it. Oh, I'm happy as a king. I'm living in a daydream, I'm happy as a king. And foolish though it may seem to me, that's everything as we grab number 62, Ignatia Wildsmith, inventor of Flue Powder, the best card. You guys have no idea how inconvenient and blah blah blah. I haven't actually played Legacy yet. I might give it a go if I can afford something bigger than a laptop, but the big desktop I use broke down right hours before I had an assignment due. So, oh, that was not a fun day at the office, let me tell you. Oh, another save state. And that. Bit of damage? No damage! Hey! Fantastic, isn't it? We'll just drop down these mansard roofs I see through the trees. Try not to exacerbate the little health we have right now. We will open this chest. We will try... Yep, got that too. Oh, you came out spitting, boys. Don't worry, I've handled you too. We'll also handle number 80, Beatrix Blossom. Right, author of the Toadstool Tales, a series of children's books that have since been banned because they induce nausea, vomiting, and other type of sicknesses in their readers. The best card. A unique card because it highlights some of the errors in this card. This lady looks like she's 80, but her date says she died at only 16, which is funny. Yeah, funny. Let's go with that. How's the fender open here? Don't want to waste time here. And I didn't have to. Aside from one or two, I haven't really been messing up that bad. Did we get it? Yes, we did. Up here, we'll grab 44, Delvin Whiting, founder of the Nimbus Racing Broom Company. The best card. Down there, we'll actually have to do a bit of a... Oh, that was a bit scary. Do I hit the top one first or the bottom one first? Okay, top one and go. So, again, runners better than I would be able to define us. Oh no, we do get this one. Okay. You heard me, like every part of me clenched there, eh? As we grab number 47, Edgar Struger, inventor of the sneaker scope, who either Fred or George in one of the 6 chain games calls him a visionary or something like that. I can't tell which, they're twins for crying out loud. But that means we only have, I don't know what that funky business was, but that means we only have 1 card to collect in Goyle. I haven't really been commenting much on Goyle. I'm strange for that. I've not been doing well in commentary. No, I want to say that Goyle is a weird level in that, weird in a good way, because it's sort of, you can't tell from this run because, you know, it's optimized to high heaven, but Goyle has like almost branching paths at some points. Like we have a, oh, we can't get that. We ain't going to get that. Or that for that matter. No worries, no worries. We're going to boost up here actually. Not too high, not too shabby. Down we go. We're going to boost up here and just to go over to this outlet. Look at all this area. Down there's where we have to go. Over, well, to complete the level. Over here is where we leave to actually get the next card. Our second, did I say second? Yes, accurately, our second of 4 ancient Greek cards, ladies and gentlemen. This is number 22, Circe. Oh, I could have done the speed run. Oh, the strat. Let him pose, let Harry have his little moment. Let me have my breather too, actually. But that's Harry's, don't know what happened with the camera there, but I'm glad it didn't kill me. That's number 22, Circe, lived on the island of Aia and famously had a proficiency of turning lost sailors into pigs. You know, Circe from the Odyssey. That's a relevant title, and this is a relevant piece of Goyle that we need to make the Polyjuice Potion. Coming up next in 2002, we're going to be finishing the Polyjuice Potion. What is actually kind of a gruesome cutscene. From what I've seen, HP2 PC kind of can't captures the feeling, at least better than the other games, of how grotesque and painful it must be to physically transform like Harry does into Goyle. I like it, you know, it's like if a horror movie scares you, something that's meant to grosses you out, it did its job. Well done, lads. Now we are going, as Gregory Goyle, we are going downstairs to the dungeon. We're going to collect some cards, right? We're going to collect some, let's see, 1, 2, buckle my shoe, 2 cards on the way down there. 2 silvers, in fact, if you just don't mind it. But there is a strat to jump down there. Unfortunately, I've lost a bit of health, so I don't want to risk it. One thing I do want to prepare for, it's the end, but the moment has been prepared for. I'll open that chest. I want to wait for it to spawn. I've soft lock and run like this before. Now we're going back in. Let's skip this cutscene. Hey, it's Harry. It would be nice if in that loading screen just for this sequence, it was Goyle. Oh, well, can't have it all. I think actually, we all talk about how, oh no, maybe this game would be better if it had extra stuff, this, that, and the third. Oh, that didn't work too well. If it had extra stuff, this, that, and the third. But I actually reckon this game is a little closer to, I don't want to say perfection, like the most fantastic, wonderful thing ever, like operatic, changes your life if you play it. It's perfect like a perfect square, like you add more, like a longer side or bigger or smaller angle. You add more, you take something away, it'll be a little worse, you know? Something that doesn't make it worse is this next card. It's our third ancient Greek card. It's number 73, Mopsus, a soothsayer who conquered the Sea of Calcras in a contest of their powers. The best card, not the last silver card. I did say we're going to take 2 before. I actually meant 3. As we follow the Slytherin to the last part of the dungeons where we haven't been, we're going to learn the password to the Slytherin common room, and we're going to collect the card before we get in. What's the password, you may say? Pure blood. It should be easy to figure out, actually. It's... Try to skip the cutscene. It just skips the dialogue. When you try to skip this card, you'll be embarrassed because you're meant to know all of this. We cast Lumos, we cast Defender. See what I mean? Like the more spells you learn, the more it opens up to you. Same with this chest as we grab number 20, Gwendolyn the Weird. Said to have enjoyed being burnt at the stake so much, she allowed herself to be burnt 14 times using various disguises. The best card. And, well... It's not an HP3 card, so we're not all that excited, you know what I mean? We're not all that keen on this. What we are keen is first jumping on this little platform here and going to the right. I love that little snake face though. I like the little snake face a lot. I love casting for Pendo here, then on the block, then moving backwards. Turning around, getting ready to cast again. And we cast Defendo once, Defendo twice. Some more gnomes that we just get to ignore for this whole challenge. Don't mind us, lads, don't mind us. Defendo here, Defendo there, Defendo everywhere. Oh, whoops. Didn't hit the first one. And I sort of soft blocked for a second and I panicked. Here you are. This is just the same room as before. I used to think this was 2 rooms because I was so foolish. I doubled back, don't want that save book just yet. Skip that cutscene though. Press F. I have like F, so I press WD, WSAD, and I have F as my skip cutscene button. Don't know if everyone else. Oh, almost got 2. You got to press all 3 of these to open the way forward. Now, I'm not going to go for bridge skip. I've tried it. I think I'm only starting to get the hang of it. It's like, just not going to do it in this one. What I am going to do is grab number 3, Elfrida Clag, Chieftainess of the Warlock Council. And I think I said I'd point it out. Look at that. That is cool. Look at her immersed in emerald flame and relishing its power. It's very maleficence, you know. I like that. That's one of my favourite card artworks too. I like it so much. Don't know why I did that. That's right. I'm skipping, not doing bridge skip. I was almost about to try for it, but then... Oh, best not. There's only so many hours in the day, and I'm only allowed 90 minutes to finish this run. Let's see. How do we even do it today? Here we are. Here we are. You and I, let the world carry by. I'm singing an old tune I remember hearing ages ago. Over to the left, we have a bigger sequence here. Hey, we actually have Lumos from before. Doesn't mean we'll get it a little bit more. Where are the pixies? Where are the pixies? In the way. Always in the way. I would actually very be keen on getting a save state here. You saw nothing? Nah, you guys saw everything. Oh, thank you. Held my breath there for a hot second. Not for grabbing number 24, Adalbert Waffling, famous magical writer. And yeah, I guess he's okay. Come on. Lovely. Perfection. We are in a Slytherin, everybody. 3 cards to collect here, including our 30th bronze card, I believe. Yep, our 30th bronze card. It'll be coming up just over to the left. We'll use this little secret here. And if anybody in Slytherin ever not uses this. Cast Rictu on this giant spider. Oh yeah, this is technically like the first time we've encountered them, isn't it? Because we skipped them in when they were introduced. Back away from that door because it'll open it'll close itself if we let it. See if I can get this. Cast ready. Come on. We're wasting time here, lads. We're wasting time. Wasting time trying to grab... Oh, not so good. It's number 67, Justice Pillywickle, famous head of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. The best card. That's 1 of 3 cards to get in this place. Don't talk to me, no. 1 Alahamora, 2 Alahamoras, 3 Alamoras, 4, 5 Alamoras, 6 Alahamoras, 7 Alahamoras more. That opens a secret for when we have an interview with Draco Malfoy and find out he doesn't actually know who the heir of Slytherin is. All this, which takes 100 pages in the book, at least in my copy, was for nothing. Just to learn what we could have guessed. Draco Malfoy, a 12-year-old boy, has nothing to do with this. But this lady has something to do with this one. It's number 17, Morgan Le Fay, a famous nemesis of Merlin and King Arthur's half-sister. Please don't.
Gryffindor in here.
You did see a Gryffindor in here. And I saw... Any day now, lads. It's number 95, Yardley Platt. And I think I do a bit of disservice. This is good artwork, and just shows how high the bar for artwork in this game is, because that's what I would put if I had to label them or like rank them. That'll be number 101 and 101. This is like the closest. Oh Jesus! That is the closest to bad art any of the cards have. But we've just discovered more plot and more story. We actually have our last spell to learn, everybody. We're going to learn Spongify. I remember reading this on the back of the box back in 2005, thinking it was pronounced Spongify. But you know what? We live and we learn. And Gilderoy Lockhart, the wonderfully voiced in this game, by the way. I just want to say that. Oh, that ain't gonna work. You know what? Let's take a bit of a leisurely stroll this time. We've got time to spare. That nearly screwed us over. Golly gee, Miss Marie, that nearly screwed us over. We're going to take a bit of a leisurely stroll just for this one. A bit of a glitchless, eh? Whee! I like these artworks though. I think they should have been card artworks on their own. Props to the artists, man. They actually did a wonderful job. Even though I was just criticizing Yardley Platts, I think they were pretty damn good.
Concentrate on the symbol before you.
Now, you may have noticed all the challenges seem to have a gimmick. Well, Rick DeSantis seems the most closest we have to base to go still good. Scourge, you noticed we were like descending until we found the final star to end the challenge. Defender sort of had like a large circling, like circles within circles to get to the final star. Spongify, as fitting for its spell's function, makes us go higher up the tower. We just get to skip this sequence. Again, the game just plays itself, and I can take this opportunity to remind you all that we have 2 wonderful charities we can donate to for Potterthon 12. The Trevor Project, to deal with crises for LGBTQ young people, a very worthwhile cause, as is MSF, Doctors Without Borders, who provide aid for all these hard-hit places around the world. They're doing good things, and you can help them too. I'm sure you'll be satisfied with whoever you donate to.
Keep trying. I'm just going to quickly slot in here and say thank you for the $49 donation from Eladora. I think I know the meaning behind that donation, but yeah, I think that came in right as my laptop decided to crash on me. So yeah, just to say thank you for that amazing donation. Brings us up to $460.31, which now means we are just $32 away from matching Potterthon 5 and Potterthon 11.
Hey, oh, that was lovely. 49. Oh, they're speaking to my soul. Be still my beating heart. Hold me close and hold me fast. The magic spell you cast. Once again, Harry, we're ready to go into Spongify, my personal favourite. And it warms my heart that this is a popular opinion that Spongify is like HP2 PC seems to be one of the better games, and this seems to be one of the better sequences in it. I like Spongify. We'll have 8 cards to collect in Spongify. I'll be talking. Time to move along. I'll be talking, doing my usual thing, and loving it because I like this level too. I'm going to enjoy it. You're going to love this. Just love it. See, remember those 2 gnomes? Oh, yeah! Oh, that's cool. 2 gnomes we had to deal with. That's 1 dealt with automatically. I wish I had that skills on even on a Tuesday. But no, that's 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Did we get it? We got it. We open the chest. We open the secret. We grab number 1, Merlin, most famous wizard of all time. And over here we grab number 92, Xavier Rastrick, flamboyant tap dancing wizard who famously disappeared whilst performing on stage in front of hundreds of people and was never seen again. The best card. And another card whose artwork tells a story. Look at him on stage and slowly disappearing, just like he did in the story. The best artwork tells a story. Whoever made them, give yourself a pat in the back, a biscuit, and a medal. There's imps in this level. We don't have to pay attention to them. We just have to keep going forward. I gotta be careful because in my practice run, not earlier yesterday, I accidentally missed this card. I opened the secret, I opened the chest, but I didn't double check. Come on, don't do that. Out of my way. Yeah, who took a chunk of it, but I definitely grabbed number 81, Quan Pai, Chinese wizard who discovered the properties of powdered fireball egg. The best card, and was that necessary? It was super necessary. We're down here, moving forward, no Spongify yet. Another big cool room with a lot of fire crabs, effectively an ambush, but we can handle this. We've got pause casting and Rift December on our side. 1, 2 for each of you. Give him the old what for with 1, 2. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, he got up. He got up, and I just knocked him down. And I'll just get back up to... No. Down, Harry. Alright, just slowly. There you go. It wasn't too hard, was it, Harry? Apparently so. The world does not want me to grab number 98, Zoom from the Fur March, famously abducted by pixies whilst on holiday in Cornwall and lived in mortal dread of them thereafter. Failed to get the Ministry of Magic to have all of his pixies humanely destroyed. I'll be honest with you, I'm a little annoyed.
is unfortunate.
Sure was, bucko. I definitely grabbed a save book, I'm pretty sure. Oh my god, yes, I was right. I was right. Not too bad. Not too bad. Do it before and we'll do it again. We're indestructible even when we're tired. And we've been here before. Just, don't try to rescue me. I don't need to be rescued to grab number 81. I mean, I've already told you. You know him by name, heart, and know his name, address, and where he lives, what he does for a living. Everything now. What the? Oh, whoops, sorry. Sorry, lads. I forgot you have to get the specific little area. That must be the Pepega jump area. Pardon me, just passing through. Don't need to progress enough. No, not at all. We'll do this room again. It was fun the first time. It won't be fun the third time though. So let's let me try. All right, easy does it. Nice one. Just in case, lads, you see me, I should have come better prepared, but please no. Not dealing with that, not dealing with that. Let me try a bit more to the right. Why just here, anyway? There we are. Nice and easy. Easy does it, easy come, easy go. Cast Scourge here. You'll find that life is just worthwhile if you just smile, just like number 52, Felix Summerby. Inventor of the cheering charm, the best card. Another silver to go. Let's have a look. So we're not gonna get a hess and die into oblivion. We're just gonna grab the Spongify. Oh dear, I see a shadow. Ah, gotcha, fella. You crafty little man, you. You're quick, but I'm quicker. Paranoia will destroy you. I'm just quite a good song move for the sake of it. There's usually a faster way to do that. We're not doing that here. We're going to try to get through here just a bit faster. And again. Over. Whoa, dodging what should be a fire crab ambush. Yeah, just in case. Flipendo here. Richter Sempra to... Oh, okay, he flew away. He lived for today. Congratulations, you get to live today. And I got to grab number 97, Alberic Runyon, inventor of the Dung Bomb. The best card. Tremendous, we did it. We go up here, we'll grab the save book for sure. Anyway, get ready to cast for Pendover. I like this part of the game, like all the... We don't even have to bother with these giant spiders at all. We do have to bother with the next. What's coming up next? I heard she sang a good song. I heard she had a style. And so I came to see her and listen for a while. It's number 88, Celestina Warbeck. Famous singing sorceress. One of Molly Weasley's favourite. Whatever. We'll just take the slow way. No harm, no foul. Nothing to growl about. That was our second to last card of the challenge. We're going to hop over here. That pixie came out of nowhere, and I was about to let hell, Richter Sempra hell in that little bastard. Hey. Anyway, slow is smooth and smooth is fast here. Richter Sempra, Flipendo, and Spongify. Alahimura to grab number 96. Hengist of Woodcroft, the name escaped me for just a vital instant. He's the founder of Hogsmeade Village, the best card and the last card of Spongify, everybody. We'll follow Patricia down here to the Houseborn ceremony just for the final time. No bean bonus, no nothing, but afterwards we've got to do a bit of a card cleanup. Nothing too major. I'll talk you through them. Don't worry. I'll hold your hand and we'll explain it. Hot damn, are we getting thrashed by Slytherin? Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, let's have a look-see. 185 to 753. Wow, Professor Snape must be really generous this Arvo. Now, we're going to have to fight, again, like I said, going to do a bit of a card cleanup, starting with the one right on the ground, the one we spawned just before we left the grand staircase last time we were there as Gregory Goyle. It'll be, hop, skip it. All the way up there, get the middle one. First we got number 51, Ethelred the Ever-Ready, took offense at nothing and cursed innocent bystanders, the best card. And that is number... I didn't get her. Huh. You know what? We'll get her on the way down. How about that? Just remind myself, get on the way down, get on the way down, get on the way down. Flipendo, Flipendo. Flipendo, open this cool secret. Cast Lumos here. Get ready to open that. I have a sticky note that says, don't forget this guy. And don't worry, I won't. I won't forget stepping on this platform, skipping this cutscene, hopping over there. Getting up here to open the chest that contains number 38. Got Chancellor Alderich, first known victim of dragonpox. That's right, yeah, the previous silver card was where we were supposed to house. I don't mind losing a bit of time there, it happens. We're going to jump down, see if we can get it. Oh, we didn't. One for the money. Two for the show to grab number 75, Mungo Bonham, founder of St. Mungo's magical healer, who's founder of St. Mungo's School for Hospital. Best card, number 58, Gifford Ollerton, inventor of the Pepper Up Potion, the cure for the common cold. And here's one I really like, it's number 71, Corey Maeve. The only one that doesn't have dates written on it because of the card era. Famous legendary Irish druidess who trained young witches and wizards in magic prior to the founding of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. The best card. I gotta remind myself, there's one up here that needs addressing. One over here though that also needs addressing. Two silver cards here. One is number 30, Artemisia Lufkin, famous first witch to become Minister for Magic. The best card. Anyway, further down here, I wanna... Let's see if we get it again. There we go. And that'll do it for the time being. I'm going to go to Mining Myrtle's bathroom because we have the diary sequence of the game. We're going to see Hagrid as a young man before he got kicked out of Hogwarts. Why was he there? I like this. The Chamber of Secrets has been opened. Enemies of the air, beware. Beware of what? There she is. And there's the cutscene going. Anyway, stretch your legs, go get your coffee, milk, teas, cakes, the whole shebang. And just relax for a second. I'll rest my voice.
Come on. Gotta get you out of here. Come on now. In the box. It's alright. Come on out. There you go.
Evening, Rubeus.
What are you doing down here, Tom?
It's all over. I don't think you meant to kill anyone, but monsters don't make good pets.
It never killed no one.
Drama.
Come on! The least Hogwarts can do is make sure the thing that killed that girl is slaughtered.
It wasn't him. He wouldn't. He never.
Stand aside.
No!
Jeez, I wonder if we'll see this guy anytime soon. Skip the cutscene. Woo! Now we're going to go to the forest sequence of the game. We're going to try ask Hagrid, who is what he knows about the Chamber of Secrets. And when we get there, he's being taken to Azkaban, being blamed for the recent attacks. Oh no, and Dumbledore himself asked to step down. Ron predicts that there'll be attack a day with Dumbledore gone. And that's something I like about this series, how everybody reveres Dumbledore. And I like how everyone reveres number 39, Gwenna Jones, captain and beater for the Holyhead Harpies, an all-witch Quidditch team. Wow, what a tongue twister, the best card. And Almeric Sawbridge, a famous troll slayer who killed a troll that's said to weighs the size of a ton, one of the largest in Britain. Over here we can cast Defendo on this. Be careful with it actually, I've got weird soft loss with it before. But not a weird card, it's number 35, Bowman Rice, inventor of the Golden Snitch. The best card. Hopping over here, get out of here lads. We can actually spongify and I think... Ooh! See if we don't mess this up like I did in my practice run. Not perfect, not much momentum, but just a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, 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 oh no. Oh yes! Wunderbar, whatever that says. Sorry, my fellow Deutsch Bruder, I didn't mean to butcher our language like that. And I just grabbed number 64, Jacinda Sykes, first person to ride a single broom flight across the Atlantic. The best card. Here's a guy who's actually one of my favourites story-wise. It's number 77, Norville Twonk, posthumously awarded Order of Merlin First Class after dying, saving a non-magical child from a runaway manticore. The best card. He does have a bit of mundane art, but he is honoured in Hogwarts with a portrait in HP2. A bit tasteless to have the password for his portrait to be manticore though, but that's just me. skipping all that stuff cutscene, there's a card over here. This is one of the weirder cards in the whole game, and I love it for it. It's number 27, Mirabella Plunkett. Famously fell in love with a merman, you know, mermaid, merman, whilst on holiday in Loch Lomond, and when her parents forbade her to marry him, she transfigured herself into a haddock, swam away, and was never seen again. And this is a little more mundane. It's number 45, Dunbar Oglethorpe, Chief of Quabble, the Quidditch Union and betterment of the British League and its endeavours. Something like that, the best card. And I gotta remember, no, don't go to Hagrid just yet. I didn't grab this card earlier, so I'm gonna make up for lost time and grab it now. It's number, get the cutscene praise, it'll be number 36, Jocelyn Wadcock, chaser for the Holyhead Harpies, who holds the, not the Holyhead Harp, chaser for Puddlemore United, who holds the record for the most goals scored in a single season this century against the Ballycastle Bats. The best card, fitting that she's next to the Quidditch pitch. Here's the cutscene where Hagrid goes to jail and Dumbledore gets fired, and Hagrid says, you know, with the subtlety and tact of a grenade exploding in your pants, follow the spiders. And he's actually much better than he is in 6th Gen, who says, whoops, that key just slipped out of my hand. And look at this, he's a man of the millennium, no two men can better him. It's number 61, Havelock Sweeting, famous for famous breeder of unicorns and set up many reservations for unicorns all over Britain. The best card. We're entering Forest, and here we'll find 6 cards, including the 39th and 40th and final Silver Wizard card. We'll have four keys to go into the Gold Wizard card challenge, as I explained much earlier in the run when it began. You don't have to be paying attention, but I would love you to pay attention to this one. I like this card too. It's number 16, Cleognate. Famous for discovering the properties of Moondew. The best card. Another sick artwork though. Not much of a story, but sick. Anyway, hopping over here, okay. Yes, okay, now I can breathe a little easy. And just in case. There we go. There's not really many tricks in Art Defender. I was meant to say Forest. Didn't get it. Gonna have to take the slow, embarrassing walk of shame and a save book because you never know. All the way through. Where are the pixies? On the way. Lovely. First, we've got one sponge of fly. Let's take un atajo. Uno atajo. Go all the way on this shortcut. Sponge for all the way up here. This is number 57, Gifford Ollerton, famous Giant Slayer, the best card. He's one of the most easiest cards to miss in HP1, I've found. If anybody's missing a card on the first playthrough, you're most likely to miss it. However, we are so perilously close to our next, our final silver card. She's just back there, everybody. Hold on, let me there she's in there. We're going to drop down here. Alright, let's get it right. Everybody, allow me to introduce to you number 65, Gondolin Oliphant, the Timothy Treadwell of the Harry Potter universe, who was a famous troll expert and was clubbed to death by trolls whilst trying to sketch them in the Cotswolds. The best card, and here we go, it's number 25, Perpetua Fancourt, inventor of the Lunoscope. The best card. Oh, we didn't get that little thing. Hey, Matt, doesn't matter. We're on a roll here, guys. Out of the way, you. Grab the save book. Can't be too careful here. Couple of tough nuts here in the spiders. Got to hit them twice sometimes. Charm Hill's boss. Speaking of the tough nuts to crack, we've got the Bowtruckle back here. Look at them. I like how they have all the animals here are just much bigger. Like, it gives the forest a sense of menace. Something that doesn't give me menace and actually puts calm in me is knowing that people like number 86 Dorcas Beloveds out there. The founder for the Society of Distressed Witches, the best card. It's more like a charity for disenfranchised witches, you know. Homeless, girls who've lost their groom and their cauldron, you know. Over here we have, that's our second to last card here. If you, and fans of the film may recognise this name if you go a little bit forward, but then you turn around because they're dafted and crafted like that. Get ready to cast a spell. Get ready to cast it again. It's number 19, Newt Scamander. Famous magical animal expert who wrote Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Famously played by Eddie Redmayne in the films. We just had an interview with Hagrid's pet pet spider from 50 years ago who has a lot more, has grown a lot more in size and grown a lot more in family. Hey, we actually got that. So here, everybody, it's a bit of a dull fight because I'm just going to have to keep this up. Would pass a little faster than I actually can't spell it. Thought you had me, didn't you, you spider? Or a gog, or a goofy. I wish this was more entertaining because you got to keep this like. There you go. Oh, the rapid fire. Oh, you thought you got me. Yeah, this is hard to compensate because. Oh no, yeah. What are we doing? Casting a lot of spells. Oh, dang. Snuck that one, didn't you? There's that. Oh, thank goodness, didn't soft that again. That happened in an earlier practice run. I was very displeased. Well, the story's been updated. Hermione has been attacked and petrified, but then someone else has been attacked. This time it's Ginny Weasley. And now there's new text where the old red text was, saying her skeleton will lie in the chamber forever. Oh no! Well, we know where the Chamber of Secrets is. We gotta go save Ginny, but first we have silver keys to use to play the gold wizard card challenge. Yeah! Collect all 11 to complete the set. One more key, let's go! I like the gold wizard card challenge. It's very, very focused. You're here for just one reason. There's no like secrets or offshoots or anything. There's sort of shortcuts. But, you know, who cares about them? We're going to go through, collect all 11. And again, this one's a little more fast-paced because, like I said, very, very focused. Let's have a whirl. See that timer? Well, that timer that's just about to appear, ignore it. It's so generous. Nothing really bad happens if you don't have the time anyhow. Nothing bad happens when you grab number 69, Bertie Bot. Adventure Bertie Bot's every flavoured beans. The best card. Let's go a little bit here. Ooh, we're so high right now. We grab number 100, Albus 101, Albus Dumbledore. Okay? Headmaster of Hogwarts. Not much else on his card because we already know Dumbledore. We already know and love the guy. I voiced him in the Redux project. Did I ever mention that? I don't think I bring it up often enough. I don't bring up number 41, Godric Gryffindor. One of the four founders of Hogwarts. It gave his name to one of the four houses. Oh, he founded Hogwarts School with the other guys. Gave his name to one of the houses. Guess which one? And it's number 11, Herper the Fowl, our fourth and final ancient Greek card, everybody. Here he comes to make your day. It's number 48, Salazar Slytherin. One off from the best number. One of the four founder of Hogwarts, co-founder of Hogwarts, who gave his name to one of the Hogwarts houses. That was a card too. Get a little boost. There we are. Cast Alhamora here, and this is the cool room. I like this. Good. Ready, chamber your Loomis, ladies and gentlemen, and we jump down. One hop, stop, show us what you got. You grab number 74, Montague Knightley, famous wizard chess champion, the best card. I like him too, and I like his little card artwork. Not a story, just got character. Look at that. Shing. That's the shine off his bold face. Cast for Pendo here. Cast for Pendo here. Thank you. Play along, lads, please. Boost up here. What the hell was that? Likely we can descend back here. Oh no, we're going to run out of time. It's number 15, Paracelsus, famous for discovering Parseltongue among many other wonderful things. And number 41, Carlotta Pinkstone, famous campaigner against the Statute of Secrecy, who has been imprisoned multiple times for blatantly displaying magic in public and telling muggles that magic still exists. Let's take a second. This is my favourite artwork. Look at that. Sent to Azkaban, she's in shackles. Why? Defiantly casting magic. And it's got this parallax effect that all the other cards in the game lack. This is my favourite artwork. Look at that. Anyway, back to magical reality. As we are... Hold on, do we get it? Oh, we didn't get it. How do I get this anyway? Yeah, I think we have to be moving into it. Yes, we do. Raise your hand if you're not with the man. We have number 82, Rowena Ravenclaw, co-founder of Hogwarts, and gave a name to one of the four Hogwarts houses. You know, going to... what am I doing wrong? Gave a name to one of the 4 Hogwarts houses. Take a gander. Take a gander on the gaff, which one? For God's sake, man. What are we doing here? There we go. 4th, 5th, 7th, 12th times the charm. We got there in the end. There's only one last card to go in the gold challenge. See if you can guess which one it is. 1 for the money. Alright. 2 for the show. 3 to get ready. And 4 to go ahead and grab number 100, Harry Potter, the boy who lived. Other people may find it anticlimactic, like, oh, of course. I, for one, like that we get Harry as the last card in this, last card. Like, Harry is an award. You spent all this time playing as him, and hey, that's another card. I like that. Not sure how many other people do, but all criticisms are legit. Let's see now. Let's see. We should have 47. Yes, 47. We are on what we call tracks. First, we dabble over here to grab one of the cards that's been hidden, just obscured by, and it has a little bean here to show us something's here. It's number 31, Balfour Blaine, a man who is courageous, let's say that. He's got some real bolas on him, because he's a guy who was a chief of the Committee of Experimental Charms. Do you have any idea what charms can do to a man? It's like those guys in real life who decided to practice plastic surgery on themselves. Like, they were pioneers, but oh god, you guys look like gremlins now. If only you had the foreseeing powers of number 37, Cassandra Blatsky, a famous seer who authored the book Unfogging the Future, the best card. Something unique about that card actually is that the death day says, well, keep in mind, the events of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets happens in 1992 to 1993. And this lady dies, it says she dies in 1997. Now the cool, awesome, whoa, super well written fact is that, or secret lore is that, oh, she probably predicted her own death and they're writing about it in the future, because she's all about predicting the future. The actual answer is, it's a flaw in the writing. They really didn't think so much. It was like an idea that they wanted these games to take place in around the same time the movies were released. Which is way more boring, but way more real. Unskippable cutscene here, I don't know why it's there, but what we're going to do here is go, oh, by the way, we're in the famous Chamber of Secrets, everybody. I don't think that we just, this is the Fellowship of the Ring, the Two Towers. We just name drop the title. Did we get through? There we go, we got through. Hooray! Cast Scourge, cast Defender. That's what Defender and Scourge do ultimately come down to, just getting rid of things in your way. Come to think of, all spells get rid of things in the way. Go away. These are extra tough pixies. What are you still... He's running away. I just hit an unarmed opponent. You know why I save stated there? Because just earlier today I had the most unfortunate looking... Like I was saying, today, right now, I had the most unfortunate chamber practice run, which was embarrassing. Like, honestly, I didn't even play that bad casually for the first time. Like, at that point, just mashing buttons for fun, and you can get through that. Like, it was bad. So I save stated there because capital F. Frick that. Don't want to be too nasty. We want to attract nice friendly donations. I want to go all the way to the right here, I'm pretty sure. I watched Portal's Guide earlier. Where are we? Right where we need to be. I love it. Yeah, he's playing so hard to get. You're making me sweat just to hog your attention. I can't give you nothing more if you ain't giving nothing to me. Come on. I know where he is. I know where he's hiding. Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we can escape from the city. Get out of my face. You know, I'm just going to deal with you first. You know, I'm not taking... I'm using save state, so I'm not what you call a risk taker. There we go. Get ready, everybody. Oh, unfortunately. Luckily, there's not a lot of progress lost. Actually. Let's see now. I'm taking my time here. The hard part's done. And here he is, everyone. Number 91, Wilfred Elphick. First person to be gorged by an African Urumphit. The best card 50th bronze card, 101 out of 101. All of them numbered, named, and described. All we have to do now is find the monster of the Chamber of Secrets. Grab the save boat, hop down, get ready to do the Indiana Jones sequence, which, you know what, it's okay. Clunky, but it's okay. You know, I know they wanted to expand on the Chamber of Secrets, add an ultra hard sequence, but you know what? I think the upper guys at EA might have had something going, might have had the right idea. Like I said, a perfect square. Add more, add too much, or take too much away. Maybe we've overdone it. Oop, wrong way. Go back. Grab the save book too, because you don't want to waste time here. I don't want to waste time either. Listen, lads, I'm happy as a king. Findo. Oh, didn't get it. Did we? We got it. Oh, we got it. Oh, we are riding on high. Oh, listen, lads. We have the energy. We have the momentum. We have the capacity. The slightly misaligned, annoyingly so misaligned face of Salazar Slytherin. There's nothing that can be thrown at us that we cannot handle and handle superbly. What is it? The big monster of the Chamber of Secrets. Who is it? Oh no, it's my sister! Only joking there, guys. This giant snake only has one face as opposed to my sister's too. But yep, this is what's been going around petrifying people. It's the basilisk, and you know what? I think I like this. Oh, too close. If you get too close, she does her range attack. It is a canonical she, by the way. And here the good tunes start. Come on out, wherever you are. Oh, you crafty little lady, you. Gotcha. Whoa. Oh, nearly gotcha. And out you come. Dodge that. Wow, I might actually run out of actually run out of juice, hey? You out here? You out here? Yeah, couldn't dodge that, could ya? Oh, this is unfortunately a slight. Couldn't dodge that. Gotcha. Gotcha, lady. Almost. Almost. Where did that? Left. Right. Over here. Oh, I get it. Yeah, because they can still smell us. One more. Boom! She's dead! Ah, fearless sensations that you thought were dead. No squeal, and remember that it's all in your head. Although I'd rather hear you cheer when I delve into Shakespeare. And though I'm no Olivier, if he fought for Sugar Ray, if the thing ain't the ring, it's the play. So give me the stage where the bull he can rage. And though I must fight, I'd much rather in my heart recite. That's entertainment. And that's time.
Attention, please. Students, attention.
Thank you so much, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, you've all been an absolutely tremendous audience. I'm so glad to have, at long last, had the opportunity to perform in front of you all. Thank you for hosting me, everyone. It was a lot of fun. It was so
Without
much
further
fun.
ado, I shall now present the
an
cup
eventful
to the
run.
Hogwarts
I
house
really
with
enjoyed
the
it. I hope
most
everybody else
points.
did.
Think
If
we'll
you
take
did
it
miss the
again
run
this
or
year?
any run from
After
this
you
event,
and
you
Harry
can do
saved
exclamation mark
Hogwarts,
YouTube,
I
just
should
check out the
think
YouTube
so.
channel, and at the end of the event,
In
all of the
fourth
VODs
place,
will be going up
Ravenclaw.
on the Plus One YouTube
Thank you
channel.
for not saying
So
last
working on that in the
place.
background while doing
in
the million
third
dollar things.
place,
Running this
Hufflepuff.
event alongside
Thank
my
you.
fellow
We find
organizers.
finishing in the middle to be quite
Now,
adequate.
during the end of that run, we had a
And now
$10
for the
donation
second
from
place house.
XYCon to
It'll be
the
you,
Doctors Out Boys campaign.
Gryffindors.
That brings
You're
us up to
naturally second best.
$478.30.
You won't steal the house
meaning we
cup
are just
from
$22
Slytherin like you
away
did
now
last year.
from matching
After
Potterthon,
barely escaping
Fun
disqualification,
and Potterthon.
Slytherin
What? That means
first
After we
place,
raised $500,
and the
the
house
next
cup
milestone
goes
was
to
over
Gryffindor.
£50,000.
yes! We did it again!
As a reminder, there are two incentives active, which are the free character names for the Landlock run, which is easy. If you want to name a character in these runs, if you want to name, look man, I'm on TV, or, you know, if you want to call it something silly like you can do so for $25. There's one on each campaign. Skillets one is on the Trevor Project, and Aware Heroes one is on the Doctor's and Orders one. But anyway, without further ado, Sammy, unless you have any final words, I think we will head to a transition.
Oh, thank you. Just one last stuff. To all you listening, I wish you nothing but the very best in all things. Arrivederci.
Thank you.